Hello, everybody. I asked the gravitational report, January 8th. Good news on the horizon. Today, the Venus is going to be stopping this squaring towards Saturn. Limitations within the feminine energies is going to be coming up, and that's going to be involved with the unifications of the moon and Venus, that it's coming in together. Those feminine energies, they are coming together. We're talking about intuitions, the power of love, understandings, and money that is going to be coming in because all those energies, that's what they are, go on. And the suppression is going to be relieved. There is going to be a huge suppression energies that's going to comes out of Venus finally. A lot of the people is going to be like, what is going on with this? But it is what it is. And talking about this, you're going to be experiencing during the midday that shift, that energy shift. What does that mean to you? Is your intuition or your understanding what the proper value of love is? And within that intuition, during the beginning of the day, the moon is going to be a little bit before where the Venus was, and that is going to bring these divine energies towards Jupiter. So basically, in another way, this is going to be like the mother alone is the divine energies and planning for the daughter, and when they are coming in together for a purpose, for a proper purpose. And when we're talking about within those energies, they're going to be very interesting throughout the day. And this is the energy that's going to be at 7 o'clock, as I described in there. The sun is going to be rising at the horizon. It has a very good positive energies in there. But there is the moon is approaching Venus in the morning. That divine energy is going to come out. And Venus is still going to be squaring Saturn at this time, but you are going to be looking inside of you. What was the proper way of love? If you think that the situations about money and love is equal indulgence, then you so screwed up. But if you think that the money and love it is a way of prosperity and create a family, now you understand the things. And since the intuition is going to be coming in, it's going to be play the role of the mother. Now you understand your mothering experience. So some of you is going to be probably getting this mothering experience during the 8, 9 o'clock specifically, because at the 9 o'clock, midheaven, the moon, and Venus and the midheaven, they're all going to come in together to look at that issue. You're going to be facing those issues in there for it. The ascendant is going to be at Aquarius that is going to be helping this. You need to put new energies there. You need to put the new things are coming in towards you. That is going to be a very good positive sextile energies between um, talking about Aquarius and Sag, which is the divine energies are pointing towards what? They are pointing towards Cancer, towards family. All right, so at 10 o'clock in the morning, the midheaven is going to be very close into Mercury, that energy of the moon, and Venus is coming together. That can put a pressure into all these energies with Saturn. At the same time, Mercury and Mars, they're still a little bit intensified of this. We're talking about this. Neptune situations in there, because right now Neptune is going to begin to basically square all those, and that is going to be like the wrong visions. So be mindful what kind of visions do you have, your understanding within, what kind of informations, impressions, or advices you are taking at this time. So at 11 o'clock, energies with Neptune is going to be basically kind of like a little bit suppressed. The only thing is going to be left. It's Mercury. That's what I said. The communications. Be mindful what the communications are for it. the improvement within the feminine energy is going to begin to shows up, because it's like seen at the exit, and that exit is going to be presented by the ascendant. That is a at Aries, and later on when the Aries becomes in the midheaven, that energy is going to shows up. But at the same time, midheaven is going to have these energies with Mars, and the masculine energies is going to be helping you to create this courage, this beautiful power of I gotta find the courage. I have to cross this threshold. I have to go over it. I have to go over the limitations. Whatever it's limiting me not to be what I need to be, whatever it's I need to do it to gain or to establish myself or to do things in the material world. Things is going to be coming. You're going to find out there is going to be another 20 days until Uranus hits um, this positions of stopping in the sky, and it is going to be moving direct for it. A lot of the people has been like, where is the universe? Why I'm not getting guidance? Why is everything could stop? What is all this? What is all that? Well, it's going back to set you back to see if you're going to be acting kind of like what you're acting before, and then it's going to be send you back the universe. Did you react on the spiritual learning, the new energies, the new situations that you have inside of you, so you can be able to perform that energies on earth? Are you able to bring that paradise on earth within you, in your understanding what the paradise is, though? So, talking about it, 12 o'clock midheaven, it's going to be with the sun. As I said, beautiful energies with Uranus. That is it. Authority goes with the universe in there. Ascendant is in a very beautiful 1 degree of Taurus. Beautiful positive energies, except that transformation. And the reason is about this transformations square, it is about one thing. Did you change in the right positions to do the right changes? Because if you're not, I'm going to put you an obstacle so you can do the right things. So you may going to feel like you are pushed, you're like put in a box, you're putting into a jail, you're putting into restrictions. But look at it beyond the restrictions. Is the restrictions preventing you to do mistakes? So later on at 1 o'clock, exactly those transformations is going to be at force. There, midheaven is going to be together with Pluto. In this case, it's going to be still this squaring toward Jupiter. It's like I want to get this, I want to get that, blah blah blah. But yeah, it doesn't happen. It's the same thing like the farmer. I order seeds. I need to wait for my seeds. My orders doesn't go through. What the heck? What is it going on? The reason is it's the reasons for everything that it's behind this. And if you feel behind the schedule or something, you're going to begin to experiencing things that are going to be changed. So talking about an hour later, which is that going to be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that energy of releasing Saturn with Venus and the moon is going to be coming out. Midheaven, that is going to be at Aquarius, puts that sextile towards these unifications of the moon and Venus at this time. Ascendant is in Gemini is going to be opposing that. Of course, there's got to be this energy of oppositions released. And here, how you know it. So, picture is that Saturn is right here. Here it's the moon and Venus, and here is the ascendant. There is two oppositions, and there was a square before, right in this end, but there is no anymore. It's open. But right now we have this squaring towards Saturn and pushing towards the left. So basically, it's going to be telling you here it's what it was suppressing you, here is what it is, but here is the release. You can go forward. You can do, but you have to get it done. Beautiful time for communications. So at 3 o'clock, midheaven is going to be with Saturn. Saturn is not going to have any more negative energies. You're going to feel it like release is finally done. Okay, I need to do what I need to do, and I'm done with it, and I just gotta go and do what I'm supposed to doing. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know the situations of what I need to do. The only cases this time is going to be the squaring with Neptune, the wrong visions. You may look at it, it's like, what I'm going to do, what is this, what is that, and so on. Universe give you a plan. Are you following the universe's plan of change yourself to that divine plan? Because the universe is going to ask you to execute it after the January 27th. So talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 4 p.m., midheaven is going to be with Neptune. That is going to be a reminder about the squaring with the moon and what it was. You're probably going to share some information and so on. Ascendant, that is at 9 degrees of Cancer, that is going to be opposite Mars into the Sun. Be mindful what's going on with the family and what are you thinking about family. But at the same time, the feminine energies will know what's going on. Yep, they will know because there is a divine energies between the ascendant, the moon, and Venus. So talking about the 5 o'clock energies, the ascendant is still going to be at Cancer opposing Pluto and the Sun. For the midheaven, it's beginning to be in Aries, and that is it, those energy of courage that's going to be rising up now. You're going to feel in this inner work of both feminine energies, like getting to work. I will do what I have to do. I will stand by I need to stand up. I will understand what this is, and I have perfect idea of what I have to do. Very beautiful expressions of the feminine energies expecting that afternoon. So talking about at 6 o'clock, midheaven is with the North Node, trines with the Sun and with the Moon. I'm sorry, and Venus. Beautiful time with the ascendant, divine energies between Saturn and Mars towards the ascendant. Where it's released, what it needs to be, getting over it, it's over it, and the energies begins to go and flow. Energies begins to flow. At 7 p.m., the midheaven, it's going to be together with Jupiter, very beautiful trines in there with Mars, very beautiful sextile with Saturn in there. The only thing it is that square with Pluto. I mean, if you cannot change, nobody will. But if the things doesn't work out, what are you going to do? You're going to focus on what you need to grow there. We are going to be looking at these transformations that it's coming to you. Like it or not, it's coming. We can't stop evolutions, even if you think that you can. No, we cannot stop the universe from growing together with the void. You cannot stop the void to cooperate and create new universe. At the same time, the universe has these energies within itself to go ahead, collapse, but then it blows up again, restore itself to evolving more and more. So by understanding those advanced things inside of you, you're going to be looking at the next hour, which is at 8 o'clock in the afternoon. That is going to be a midheaven together with Uranus. Beautiful trines with the sun. Very beautiful visions there coming in. The ascendant is at the end of Leo. We talk about those ending of Leo wisdoms in there. You finally gain it, understand it in this. Beautiful trines in there with Mercury and Mars. So the energy is going to be pretty good. You're waiting for that good energies. Okay, you are wanting them to see those good, positive energies. So at 9 o'clock, the things is going to get a little bit more rough in there. Midheaven, it is a Gemini, is going to create a duality. The duality is like what I mean, stopping me. If you take the duality, find out what's stopping you, you're getting the divine energies that are going to be in the playground between the Venus and the Moon with Uranus. But at the same time, you're going to have the divine energies between midheaven and Mercury, divine messages for you. But look at it inside the ascendant, that is it, that Virgo is going to be squaring the Moon um, and Venus at this time. This is going to be a time that if something was not healed, you need to be healed. So basically, picture like a sand crack energies that is between midheaven Saturn on the top, okay, and they're crossing, okay, they're crossing. The one side is crossing the ascendant, the other side is crossing Venus and the moon, and that is like go back in time. But you can go back in time and see what it is, and then you can flip the sand clock, and it's like, you know what? Now I'm going to be going forward. So at 10 o'clock, exactly that energy is going to be flowing. You may be doing something what I just told you. So with that sand clock, transformations is in order. Authority approves this. Midheaven is the divine energies with the sun. A lot of the divine interference from Uranus begins to go forward. Specifically, talking about Venus begins that powerful energy. So in the next week or so, you're going to find out really divine awakening within our feminine energies. But the question is are you up to the masculine energies so you can evolve and grow with it? Because if you grew without the energies before, since Mars was in there, now at this time when it's performance time, which is that is going to be at Mars at 3 degrees of Capricorn, that energies with Jupiter. If your growth, you will understanding what the growth is and the support that you need to do, the feminine energies. And at 11 o'clock, guys, midheaven is at Cancer, that is at 3 degrees. It's going to be opposing Mars and Mercury. The ascendant is at Libra at 3 degrees. That is going to be opposing Neptune. Neptune is squaring the moon and Venus. But overall, both those energies, they're going to be coming in performance, and they're looking ahead of take a looking at the challenges to overcome them because they're not a problem. They are just the path and solutions for evolution. All right, guys. So if you there is no questions here, guys, let's share the love and the light, and I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, this astrology report it helped you out with in your life. There you go, guys. Be loved.